Hello, Aries. Welcome to your intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. I understand that the lighting looks very off in this video, and that is because the sun, from where I am, has a very strange hue to it today, and I have a lot of windows in my house. I believe this is from the forest fires in Canada, but you know, that could be a message for you. Something is strange, something is different, the coloring is different, or things are appearing to look different. Anyway, let's get into the message for Aries. These are general collective messages, so take what resonates for you only and leave the rest. What message do we have for the sign of Aries, please? We're starting your reading off with the Starseed Oracle. Message for Aries, please. What would the message, the most beneficial message be for Aries and their highest, greatest good when they find themselves to this video? These readings are always timeless, so whenever they find you, if the message is resonating for you, most likely the message is for you. What do we have for Aries, please? Thank you. Okay. First message, Aries. I actually really love this card. And I forget who also got this. It might be Cancer. Either Cancer or Sagittarius. It doesn't matter. But you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Stop trying to fit in. Stop trying to belong. Embrace your unique essence and face your true north, where you're being called, deep in the heart, deep in the soul. Okay. Okay. Let's get a little bit more into this message for the sign of Aries. You're not for everyone, and you might be realizing, because a lot of the energy is shifting really quickly. And, you know, those who we once had found resonance and friendship or relationship with, you might start to realize, like, I actually don't have anything much in common with this person anymore, and it's weird because we used to always do everything together, and now I'm not feeling that connection. It's because you are changing, and it is important to realize you're not for everyone. We have relationships we're in relationships for a much different reason than what we think. But this could also be collective. You might be realizing that I can't fit in. It actually doesn't feel good in my body to try to fit into a group, a community, a society, a family, you name it. You're not for everyone because you're unique. Embrace that. Embrace your weirdness, Aries. Face your true north. What do we have? Okay, thank you. Ten of Pentacles. Prince of Pentacles. So it appears as though, we get a couple more cards here. You found yourself at a very stable environment, or this is something that you're seeking, but I don't see anything about seeking here. There's stability, maybe financial stability, or just materialistically, you're in a stable position. Prince of Pentacles Now, this is an interesting energy to come after the Ten of Pentacles. Once we find ourselves grounded and stable in our bodies, in our lives, then there's more. There's always more. Especially in the material realms. Us humans, we don't get our satisfaction or fulfillment through the material things. We think so. It's been programmed for us to believe that the more money we have or the more things that we have, the more safety and security that we'll have, and that's just not true. Prince of Pentacles is telling me that there's more, and it takes a while for us to realize. This is more of like an analytical picking up on all of the experiences that you've had in life and realizing what's important, what's not important. It's analytical. And he's just kind of staring there like, but there's more. What is this more that I feel myself seeking? Then we go into the Two of Wands, which is also the energy, the drive, the passion, the fire within is also standing there realizing, oh, but there's more. There's more. And what more is there? The Nine of Cups, emotionally. What actually fills you up emotionally? These are desires, dreams, wishes that are not in the material realm. These are in the emotional feeling centers. So let's get a little deeper into that for you. You may be seeking, and I did do a short today. It was a channeled message that came through me very strongly. We're seeking love and validation outside of ourselves, only to find ourselves disappointed, to say the least, because that love and validation needs to come from self, needs to come from within. So you may be realizing that who you once connected to, that was more on a superficial level, I'm seeing here. And that there's more depth to you that is coming alive, that wants to have experiences as well, these deeper aspects of self. Tell us about the Ten of Pentacles for Aries, please. It's interesting how my energy gets hung up on these pentacles sometimes too. Probably because I don't have a lot of earth in my chart. I'm very watery and fiery, and so I'm all into the feelings and the drive, the passion. Okay. Justice came out in reverse here, but again, we had the Three of Wands, which is also a card of the seeker. Seeking adventure, something that, again, what lights you up, what brings you passion. With Justice in reverse, it feels like you haven't really fully found your fire, Aries, which is interesting, being the fire sign. Maybe you thought you had it. You thought you got it all. You had it all in the material, but there's more. What is that for you? So this is a beautiful passage of the seeker, the soul seeking what it's missing. Justice. See that mirror reflection of self? Maybe this is old self versus the true self. Some kind of mask coming off so that you can have more balance within your energetic field, within your relationship to life itself. Because the Three of Wands versus the Two of Wands is actively, all right, I'm getting myself prepared. I'm going to find what actually brings me this passion, this joy. She's got her surfboard. She's looking out into the sea. Is it this? Is it that? Sometimes we have to go through those phases. Almost, I'm hearing Goldilocks. This one's too small. This one's too big. What is just right for Aries? Tell us about the Prince of Pentacles. Knight of Cups in reverse. So there is definitely something when it comes to expressing one's emotions. Maybe you haven't been able to fully express, or whomever you are working with or involved with has not fully been able to express how they feel, and that can be quite disappointing. But look at it in the mirror. What aspect of you is not coming alive and fully expressing yourself? That most likely resides in the shadow of ourselves, the parts of ourselves that we deny, that we suppress, that we repress. So instead of pointing the blame out to others, knowing that I'm not for everyone, and actually I'm going to unleash the fire within myself to discover, actually, who am I truly? What lights me up? It lies in the emotions. It lies in the expression of your feelings. Jupiter's in Cancer now. We can't escape our emotions anymore. For those who maybe even unconsciously had been for a while, or just touched the surface of some deep depths of emotion. Eventually the depth, here we go, the moon. Eventually the depth of our emotion will surface. And maybe this full moon in Sagittarius is just that for you. So 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Oops. This materialism, the things that you thought were important or of value to you, maybe they don't hold the same energy any longer. And here goes the seeker. What is it? What is it that I'm missing? You're not for everyone, Aries, so embrace your weirdness. Allow yourself to seek. Seek what, because what you're seeking is also a part of you. It is a part of you, and it will come alive. With the moon, it may be still hidden deep in the emotional realms. This is also a part of your intuition, feminine energy. Allow yourself to go there, Aries. Allow yourself to go deep. You're going to find exactly what you're looking for if you dive deep into the moon aspect of yourself, those watery realms. So that's what we have below that, actually, just to clarify, is the 4 of Cups, which is the feeling of just apathy. Yeah, I've got all these things, but still something's missing. Yeah. It lies deep within the emotional realms of yourself. So that is, and that requires us to know ourselves and realize, you know what? I'm not for everyone. And that's okay. That's actually a beautiful thing, because if you try to fit in and be a part of something that is not in alignment with your true self, you're going to feel that in your body, especially going forward in the new energy that we're in. It is not, I don't advise it. So that is what I have for you this time around, Aries. I hope that you found this to be helpful for you, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.